Well, the Nebraska football team got back to work here after spring break. Hi, this is Sean Callahan for HuskerOnline.com. And after about a 12-day layoff, Nebraska went helmets only here, and we got a chance to catch up with several defensive players and coaches on how the team responded after the break.
I feel like we're putting another coat of paint on, and that's exciting. So, you know, every coach, myself mostly, got better today, tried to get better. Every player is improving, and not that we all love every role that we have, and not that every player loves every role that they're going to be asked to play. But if you're getting better and you're improving, how could you be upset? And how could you not feel like you're moving forward as a team?
We're still competing every day. I mean, no positions been given right now. Everything's earned. I think the biggest challenge is just learning the new defense and learning the communication, you know, and the things that we got to get done inside this defense.
I mean, we're all competing against each other, and we're competing for each other. I mean, we're going to get the best out of each other, and that's how on Saturdays we're going to get wins. So, I mean, no matter who's back there, I'm just going to do me, and I know all these guys are just going to do the best of their ability, and we're going to listen to Coach Elliott, Coach Diaco, and we're going to do our thing.
As for the defense itself, the real big personnel move that's going on is Joshua Kalu going from cornerback to safety. It looks like this move is going to stick, as we caught up with several different people about that, including cornerbacks coach Dante Williams and Lamar Jackson, who will now move into that #1 role.
It was just, pretty much a meeting of the minds. Coach Diaco, Coach Elliott, myself, Coach Riley. It was just pretty much just a collection of things of just looking at other combinations of players just to make sure we're getting the best players on the field. It's not to say that it's all done right now, but, we're just trying different things and see what works, and see what gels as a unit, and, try to get the best guys on the field together.
I mean, coaches told me just keep, they like what I'm doing, and they proud of what I'm doing. So, I mean, I want to say yes, but at the same time, Kalu, they also feel like he'll be a better fit where he's at right now as an overall defense.
So when they made that move, though, in your mind, you're like, here we go. This is my chance. I mean,
yeah.
The road is pretty clear right here for me to take this.
Yeah, I mean, right when Coach Dante told me, they moved, Lou went to safety, you starting corner. I mean, I instantly got butterflies and got happy. I mean, this is what I've been working for. It's what I want. So now it's just time to show up and show them what I can do.
I've been pleased with Lamar. He's a long lever, big skill athlete. It kind of moves like a little athlete, which is a unique collection of traits. So, but he's coachable and tough-minded. He loves football, and he loves his brothers, and he's been a pleasure to work with.
And as you look at this move as a whole, really it's about one thing, and that's getting the best 4 guys on the field.
We grade every player, every play, every day. And in doing that, we're trying to be sure that we have our best players on the field most, and then how long they can play and how well they can play in the structure and in the call will then determine how long. But it looks like Josh and some others needed to maybe just take a look at another position to see just how many good players we can get on the field at one time.
Every day is competition out here, and the best guys are going to play. And we're going to figure out a way to get the best guys on the field. So never is anything in stone in football. That's pretty much how it goes.
Meanwhile, on the defensive line, John Perella continues to try to build his depth, and he feels like a couple of guys in that #2 group have emerged.
Well, you got to have depth. I mean, you have to. I mean, sometimes crazy things happen when you guys got to play. So we're constantly developing depth there, and we're excited about our room. We're still young up front, but we're excited that they've got a passion to go out and then get better every day.
When you go after that first 4 of those guys with experience, I mean, who in that next tier of guys has made a move this spring, in your opinion?
Well, Peyton is one of them. Khalil is having a good spring. I mean, as right now running with the next group. So those young guys are coming around. And every day is a challenge. Consistency is always a challenge for a young player. Getting it done day in and day out. But we're really happy with how they're working to get better every day.
And then when looking at the linebacker position, Nebraska did get some good news here coming off of spring break as Tyron Ferguson is back in action.
Tyron rejoined the group today. We put him outside to look at him in space. He's an athletic, fast player. That looks like he's got some aptitude out there.
And then lastly, in some off-topic news, defensive line coach John Perella gave his thoughts on the Oakland Raiders moving to Las Vegas. Remember, Perella played in Oakland for a number of seasons and had a great relationship with former owner, late owner, Al Davis.
Nice, huh? I love it. You know what? I mean, truly. You know what? That's the one thing about I've always appreciated about when Al Davis was alive was his willingness to be different and be that rebellious team, the rebels, and I loved that about him. I thought he was he was always good to me, good to my family, and I just wish him the best. Mark's doing a great job, Mark Davis, and just wish those guys the best. I'm fired up to go see him play. I'm not a big Vegas guy. I'm not into gambling and all that kind of crap, but I love the Raiders. So it's gonna be awesome. I wish it was next year. They got to wait now. What, 3 years?
Yeah, who knows?
Come on, it's only 1.9 billion. I mean, come on.
It's
right?
like Coliseum going to be like next year.
Oh, no. I don't
believe.
You know what? They got the best. I mean, outside of Nebraska, they got the best fans in pro football. I mean, they really do. I mean, you take college football, we have the best fans in the world. Take all sports, but in pro football, they've got some awesome fans.
The Huskers went helmets only here on Tuesday. It's their final helmets only practice required here in spring. They'll come back here for a full padded practice on Thursday. Reporting with the Nebraska football team in Lincoln, I'm Sean Callahan of HuskerOnline.com.